After weeks on end of John Cena calling out The Undertaker for a match at WrestleMania 34, the dead man finally answered the call on the day itself. After making short work of Elias, who seemingly trolled the 70,000 plus at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome and thousands watching at home, John Cena walked back in disappointment, thinking The Undertaker wouldn't show on the grandest stage of them all and rejected his challenge. But he thought wrong when The Undertaker made his appearance, ready to take on the 16-time WWE Champion. With The Undertaker's wrestling schedule being heavily lightened in recent times, wrestling only a handful of matches each year, and this being WrestleMania, the WWE Universe assumed the Phenom would put all his effort in his first, and at the time, his only scheduled match of 2018. But nobody in the audience and at home expected The Undertaker to defeat Cena in just 2 minutes and 46 seconds. In fact, The Undertaker's entrance lasted longer than the match itself. Fans were obviously shocked and confused why The Undertaker beat Cena so fast. Not only was this the shortest match on the WrestleMania card that night, it was the quickest match The Undertaker has ever had at WrestleMania, tallying his record to be 24-2. WWE Hall of Famer Edge commented on the Edge and Christian's Pod of Awesomeness, saying the match was odd and he was confused by it. The Taker Cena thing, I'm confused. Yeah, even sitting in the crowd and running to the back. And then what was it? A 5-minute match or something? Was it? I mean, who knows going into what limitations there are or anything like that. But man, there was an opportunity to have a dream match at WrestleMania and it felt lost somehow. I don't know. It was just odd. I guess that's really what it was to me. It was just odd. Why did this happen though? What was the real reason the match had to be a complete squash? Well, the match between the two was decided several months back. But at some point between that and WrestleMania, WWE officials realized that The Undertaker couldn't do any type of lengthy match and decided that a short match would be in his best interest. As reported by the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Taker's health was the catalyst for the odd build between the two, as apart from Raw's 25th anniversary, The Undertaker would not make any public WWE appearances, not even to accept the challenge, just in case Taker was unable to compete. Dave Meltzer reported last year that The Undertaker was holding off a hip replacement surgery due to his commitments with the WWE. He also reported earlier that The Undertaker had been hurting during his show at the Royal Rumble, as he looked uncomfortable and was seen limping to the ring in the weeks building up to WrestleMania. Well, Taker had that hip replacement, and it's clear that even though he was cleared to wrestle at WrestleMania 34, both the WWE and The Undertaker didn't want to risk anything and decided it was better he does as little in the ring as possible. Since WWE hardly promoted the match, they assumed fans wouldn't have such high expectations from the clash. Some fans were still unhappy with the result, but surely it's hard to be upset with a match that the company didn't actually advertise. Last week it was announced that The Undertaker would be making another return to the ring at the Greatest Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia on April 27th. It was first announced that he would be facing Rusev in a casket match, but he was quickly replaced by Chris Jericho. Since the WWE is taking no risks with The Undertaker, it will be interesting to see how he'll work the match at the Greatest Royal Rumble. Will Taker make short work of Jericho? Or could it be the other way round? Let us know in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.